Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Wednesday, July 25th, 2018. All right, so today, again, quite a bit going on this part of the week. We have a lunar eclipse coming up on Friday, so it is a week of clearing, becoming more aware of what might be transitioning in our life. We do have Mercury going station today, is going to go retrograde tomorrow, so going into the reconsideration of things as well. But today we do have the moon in Sagittarius, so the theme likely today about where we can cultivate a bit of our spirit for life, adventurousness, open-mindedness, and the sun is going to be squaring up to Uranus, so maybe wanting some change, wanting to break through in some way, so finding the healthy and constructive ways of doing that. All right, so let's look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Wednesday. Again, we are using what's called true Sidereal Astrology, using the actual size of the constellations. So if you are new to the channel, check out the link down below for more information. All right, so Sagittarius, the themes here today about that spirit for life, really good for this. If you notice that there are things pulling you to, get into your adventurous side, your philosophical side maybe, just kind of having this top-down perspective. And it's through that we do become more aware of our purpose in life, what does give us fuel and fire and inspiration, and maybe what are some opportunities we do want to cultivate in the future that does speak to that spirit. So themes around this, and we could just be feeling this way, of course, with the moon here. So Friday, we do have a lunar eclipse. I'll be making a video on that tomorrow. And this is going to be conjunct the South Node, Mars retrograde, and in Capricorn. So as we approach Friday, just noticing a bit more awareness likely coming in. It is a clearing type of lunar eclipse with the South Node. So good to do while doing that status check of our life path, seeing what maybe old tendencies or old concerns or even old patterns we may want to release or let go of. Now, of course, that'll happen during and after the eclipse, but maybe becoming aware of that this part of the week is certainly a transitionary time in a very large sense, at least in a yearly sense, regarding our life path. So yeah, we're approaching that, and today we do have Mercury going station. Let me go ahead and pull up the transits. As you can see here, Mercury is going to go retrograde right on the cusp between today and tomorrow. So things starting to slow down, more than likely, involving maybe our routine, what we do on a daily level, and then also what we're thinking about, right? Maybe now reconsidering some things, rethinking some things, reevaluating whatever may have seemed like it was moving forward, these past, I guess since Mercury's been in Leo, these past few weeks. So now this reconsideration of particularly Leo energy of what does drive our passions, right? What is it that we may be reconsidering that gives us joy in life? Maybe our self-expression, right? These types of things. So I will put down the comment section which house Leo is for you personally, for your sidereal sign. So do check that out, and you'll be able to see exactly what area you're likely going to be going back and now reconsidering during this Mercury retrograde. But collectively for everyone, it is a slowing down of the mind, so allowing for that. All right, allowing for the flexibility during the upcoming 3 weeks because new information is going to be coming in. And because of that, we do want to be as flexible and adaptive as possible during that. All right, so it's that kind of energy. And right now, I'd say today, just allowing that, sort of pause to come in as we get into next week. All right, so that's important. But today we do have the sun squaring up to Uranus, also an important aspect. This is going exact today, so this could be a bit of maybe wanting to break free with a square to Uranus, feeling a bit impulsive, wanting to maybe make some erratic changes, feeling like maybe we're confined in some way, and that listening to our true self, that side of ourself that does want to break free and make some changes, might be a very good way of working with this, but with that intention, right? Because squares tend to pull out the more unconscious elements of ourself. And in this case, maybe unconsciously wanting to break free, which may lead to, again, a bit of that impulsive energy. So as we become conscious of this and this side of ourself that does need freedom, does want change, and then setting the intention to do that constructively in healthy ways, really good way of working with this square. And it can be very constructive. Squares are about building. And in this sense, this part of the week, maybe making some changes to facilitate more of this freedom for our true self, for us. So really good way of working with that. We could even notice a bit of healing taking place today from maybe a lot of the deeper energy from yesterday in the earlier part of the week, as the sun is now trining up to Chiron. And if you did notice a bit of that more etheric energy, hazy energy, or idealistic energy from yesterday, that is also easing up as we get into today. All right, so a lot going on. I would say most importantly is Mercury going station, slowing down, allowing for the mind to pause and start to reflect, to reconsider, to be flexible in our plans, things like this, and even in our routine as well, and maybe going back and doing some maintenance on things that we rely on a daily basis is always good during a retrograde. And the sun squaring up to Uranus, right? This listening to this true self that does want freedom, and implementing those changes in constructive ways. And then the theme today regarding where we can expand our horizons, both mentally and possibly quite literally. All right, so have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the lunar eclipse forecast. Take care.